Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Vols will kick this deep to start us off. The turn begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Single back, takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. I missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing. We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback keeps the football. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. To the air, it's Aguilar. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Vols offense is on the move now. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The Vols pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tight end makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And Kirk, how important is that enough to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field here. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision?
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Nobody cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Caught near the sticks. It's Brazil. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught by the receiver. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Commodores will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Vols look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Stowers. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Looking for some space. It's Alexander. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Breaks free. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff heading left. Fights off a defender. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Pavia. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They face a 3rd and short in the 9th play of this drive. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Newberry. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd and goal for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd down to this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Touchdown, Commodores. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Number 1 with the grab and the score.
Here comes the point after attempt. point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7.
That makes the score Tennessee 21, Vanderbilt 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? That's caught. It's Matthews. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On the ground, it's Alexander. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Pavia. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He stays alive. That's caught. It's Hudson. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the Commodores pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
this is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Alexander. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Back to throw. It's Pavia. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Commodores will look to convert here on 4th down. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
How about that? Big-time call by the quarterback there to keep it on 4th down just to get what they needed to stay on the field. That is a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And it's caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Dropping back. It's Pavia. Makes the grab on the move. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. A much-needed score. They're trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Commodores will kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
A completion makes it second down. On the ground, it's Thomas. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
The Volunteers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. He hands it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run in the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Tries the right with a quick throw. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Pavia. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
No, kick it away here. Or it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
The Volunteers will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the run, it's Alexander. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They mix it up with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just been 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas fighting him off. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Aguilar. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it
seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a short completion of the tight end. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback still with the football.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down, prevent the first down.
This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Pavia. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Same tailback, another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Play action here on first down. Let's it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. The sure hands. It's Brazil. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Catch made over the middle, and they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Vols. Still no answer for this offense.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Send the back in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made down the middle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. To throw, it's Pavia. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
First down here for this offense. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Second down after that completion. Handoff to the back. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24.
That makes the score Tennessee 35, Vanderbilt 24.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bishop. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The Vols will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. the run. It's Alexander. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Trying to convert with a sneak, and the Commodores churn out another first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Back to pass. It's Pavia. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. They'll try the ground game here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Newberry. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Trying to find room. It's Alexander. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lewis. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Not much of a game there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Throwing off play action. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the Vols will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Hand off to the single back. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. He's in the clear at the 20. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Boy, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the 4th quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a 1st down and gets out of bounds.
And the Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen.
not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
So obviously down two, they'll go for the two-point conversion to try to tie the score. Dropping back, it's Pavia. And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this two-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now they'll try to tack on the PAT late in this close game. The extra point up and good. That's big. Makes it a two-score game with time running out. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Caught over the middle, it's Alexander. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, going for his running back. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. But we just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond